What's up, everybody? It's your boy Aero Axel back in the building with another video for Team Next Phase, and this week we're gonna switch it up just a little bit. So today I'm gonna cover my top 5 favorite Pokemon TCG sets of all time. So these choices are not based off of competitive reasons. I have not started playing the TCG until literally last year. So these are all based on sets that I've loved throughout all of the years of the Pokemon TCG up until now. Either it's a specific card, any specific memories that I have with the set. So I'm going to list the top 5 that I love, and I would love for you to list your top 5, your top 10s, your top whatever TCG sets in the comments below, so we can have an amazing discussion and talk about this thing we call Pokemon cards that's just a little bit popular. I don't know if anyone's heard of it before, but without further ado, let's get into my list. Alright, so starting the list at number 5, we have Chilling Reign. Chilling Reign is the brand new set in the Pokemon TCG, and honestly easily jumped up to number 5 as one of my favorite TCG sets of all time, and that being because it has some of the most amazing artwork I've ever seen on any Pokemon card to date. Battle Styles really introduced this new kind of alternative art and art style to the Pokemon TCG that has carried over in some of the more recent sets that have come out, and absolutely love how the TCG set looks. Some of the best looking cards I've ever seen. You have the Zeraora alternative art, which is absolutely gorgeous. It looks like a scene out of an anime, like clearly, even though Pokemon is an anime, but you know what I mean. Galarian Articuno alternative art, absolutely beautiful. And my ultimate chase from this set, Galarian Moltres V. Shouts out to the broke nerd, Team Next Phase. Already pulled 2 of these bad boys, and I have not yet pulled 1, and I've been through quite a few booster boxes of Chilling Reign already and still have not had a chance to pull one of these. But gotta give it up to the Pokemon TCG company to really kind of expand what these cards look like, give us a little bit of a fresher take on some of these arts. Like, these are the types of arts that you would normally see on fan websites, DeviantArts. Like, these are the types of arts that people actually do on the side, and these are the type of arts that you just wish you saw on Pokemon cards, or you wish you saw them on posters. And here they are. Pokemon's really taking the next step and bringing some of the most beautiful artwork we've ever seen, and Chilling Reign has easily taken one of the top spots in my opinion in terms of what my favorite sets are because of that reason. And I can only imagine, and we've already seen some of Evolving Skies, and it's still continuing that beautiful art style going forward. So shouts out to Chilling Reign. Just wish that the card quality was better. The first print runs were a little bit rough, so hopefully the next couple print runs we see a little bit of a better quality, better cut, so we can really keep these cards in beautiful condition so we could admire them for years to come. Alright, so heading into number 4, we have, Hidden Fates. If you're in the TCG community, if you've been collecting Pokemon cards for the last 2 years, you know what Hidden Fates is. It is probably one of the most popular modern sets of all time, and it's easily going to be, in my opinion, a classic in a couple years. Hidden Fates actually brought me back into the TCG collecting hobby. I obviously collected from 1998 till around the mid-2000s, I'd say 2008, 2009. Then kind of stopped and then got back in around 2015 when Generations came out, but after that there wasn't really much that was keeping me interested. But Hidden Fates hit it right in the head. Hidden Fates introduced the shiny subset, which was one of the most enjoyable and exciting experiences when opening up packs. Let alone you have the Galarian birds. You have the legendary birds in the full arts, the rainbows, and obviously that stained glass one that came in the ETB, absolutely beautiful. But the shiny subset is what really drove this set to popularity. You have all of the baby shinies here, and then obviously the main prizes are the big full art shiny cards. You have obviously the Charizard GX was the biggest chase card for a very long time. But aside from that, you have shiny Decidueye, you have shiny Evolutions, Articuno, Greninja, Mewtwo, Lucario, Lycanroc, like Darkrai. There's a lot to be desired in this set. It's a big subset with some phenomenal cards. So every time you opened up a Hidden Fates, there was always that mystery of what shiny Pokemon am I gonna get? What shiny Pokemon am I gonna pull today? And that's what gives that addiction factor, I think, to Hidden Fates that still is lasting today. 2 years strong. It's still a super popular set. It's still a very hard to obtain set. It's still one of my favorite sets to open, and I think in years to come we're going to look back at Hidden Fates and it's going to be put on that tier list of being one of the classic sets and one of the most popular sets in the Pokemon TCG. And it was popular enough to warrant a sequel with Shining Fates. Shining Fates is also a really great set, but like I said, Hidden Fates really just took that and ran home with it. So Hidden Fates is number 4 for the sole fact of being such an amazing and fun set to open and being the set that brought me back into the TCG collecting hobby. Rolling in at number 3, we have Base Set. Now, some of you might be surprised that Base Set is not number 1, but at the end of the day, Base Set is always going to be on my top 5 for the simple fact of, I'd say, nostalgia. Nostalgia is a very powerful tool, and nostalgia is the reason why Base Set Kanto is the only thing that you can hear about in the last 25 years when it comes to Pokemon. Base Set is the most reprinted set. Base Set Charizard is the most valued card every time it's in any set, and it's the reason why Charizard is what it is today. It's the reason why it is what it is today. It literally left a legacy since 1998 in America when we were collecting these cards in the school playgrounds. Kids would show up with their Base Set Charizard card in their binders and their decks, immediately the coolest kid in school. So these cards, for the simple fact of nostalgia, always bring that joy every time I see them. Anytime I see these cards, the best thing about them is the simplicity of them. This was the first Pokemon TCG. You have, your original Kanto starters, Venusaur, Charizard, Blastoise, and then obviously some amazing other cards like Mewtwo, Alakazam, Ninetales, and of course Raichu. But the thing that was best about them, like I said, is simplicity. It was the original Ken Sugimori artwork for most of these cards, and then you obviously have the Galaxy holofoils in the background. Those two aesthetics together just brought together some of the most memorable cards in the world. So if you actually get a chance, if you have not already, follow me on Instagram. Check out my Instagram because I actually did a live opening a couple days ago, and I actually opened a Base Set booster pack and pulled a Base Set holo, and it was a phenomenal holo. I'll admit it was not a Charizard, so don't go there thinking it's a Charizard, but I'd say it was just as close to being just as good as a Charizard. So if you have not, my Instagram's up there. Go check it out. It's on my IGTV and my Reels. But Base Set, still always going to be near and dear to my heart, just for the simple fact of it was the set that started it all, grew up with it, and to this day is still one of the most valued sets in the world. Number 2, Neo Destiny. Destiny. Neo Destiny. The Neo sets on their own are phenomenal. I love them. Neo is my favorite overall TCG set. Neo Genesis, Neo Destiny, Neo Revelation, Neo Discovery. Love Neo. It is my favorite set of all time. Now, the reason why Neo Destiny was the one that I chose out of all of the Neo sets is because some of the cards that are in this set are absolutely phenomenal. Donphan is one of my favorite Pokemon. Dark Donphan, Dark Espeon. This Dark Houndoom is easily the best Houndoom. I mean, actually, no, not the best, but one of the best Houndoom cards, because almost all of Houndoom cards from this era were pretty phenomenal. But you also have your Dark Tyrannitars, your Light Arcanines. But there was something specific about this set that really differed it from most of the other sets at the time, and that's of course the introduction of Shining Pokemon. Shiny Pokemon is obviously a term that most people know nowadays because it's a lot more mainstream and shiny Pokemon are much more abundant than they used to be. But Shining Pokemon was the first introduction to the alternative colored Pokemon in the TCG side of things, right? And shiny Pokemon in general were still a brand new thing at the time because they were not introduced until Generation 2. So the thing I like the most about Shining Pokemon is because they made these cards so mysterious and so elusive, because you don't really see the bright shiny colors of their alternate forms. It's more of a silhouette, a shadow, a slight image of these Pokemon, giving them so much more, like I said, mystery. It makes it much more epic and mysterious when you look at these cards. Like, look at the Shining Tyranitar. Like, these, when you used to see these cards back in the day, nobody really knew how to explain it. Nobody really knew, but you just knew there was something special about these Pokemon cards, and these were something that you need to make sure that you continue to hunt for. So the introduction to Shining Pokemon, and we've seen in more recent sets like Shining Legends, you know, Shining Pokemon have made a return, but they're not in the same vein that the original ones were done, because like I said, it's not giving that kind of silhouette mysterious image. But love the Shining Pokemon. Shining Pokemon are some of the coolest cards out there. Shouts out to my Shining Raichu, love you. But this is why Neo Destiny is in there, and this is also another pack that I also opened recently on my live. Actually, the top 3 packs that you're gonna see were open, so go check it out if you haven't. But Shining and the beautiful hollows that are in this set give Neo Destiny that number 2 spot, and Neo is just always gonna be one of my favorite TCG sets to open. So now we're gonna close out the show. We got Team Rocket at number 1. Team Rocket at number 1, and the reason being, it's for a very, very, very memorable moment for me. Not only is Team Rocket just on its own a phenomenal set, it was the introduction of Dark Pokemon to the TCG series. The Pokemon pack art was beautiful. You have the Team Rocket members, Giovanni on the black Pokemon booster pack. It was gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous set. And like I said, you have phenomenal cards in here. You have Dark Charizard, Dark Blastoise, Dark Dragonite, Dark Gyarados, but there's a specific dark Pokemon in this set that really stands out, not only just to me, but to the significance of the set and to the significance of the Pokemon TCG, and that is none other than Dark Raichu. Of course, Dark Raichu is my favorite Pokemon card of all time, and I mean of all time. There is not a single card out there, as good as it is, as beautiful as it is, as nostalgic as it is, Dark Raichu will always become number 1 for me, because Dark Raichu, not only is it my favorite Pokemon, but it is my favorite card for the art, the colors, and the reason when I pulled this card, it was back, I had to have been like 9 or 10 years old. Went to this supermarket. It had to have been a ShopRite or a Pathmark at the time, and at that time they used to have vending machines, and in these vending machines you had Pokemon booster packs. You pay $4 or $5, booster pack comes down, you open it up. They had Jungle, they had Fossil, they had Team Rocket. So I got a Team Rocket pack, opened it up, and I pulled this Raichu. First I was going crazy because it was a Raichu card, and Raichu was my favorite Pokemon, but I was amazed by the beauty of the card, the colors, and it just stood out to me immediately. It's one of those cards you immediately see and you're like, damn, like that card is just awesome, absolutely awesome. But what really struck me was at the very bottom was the 83 out of 82, and I used to tell all my friends, I got an error card. They made an error. It was a mistake. They put the wrong number. This card is going to be the most valuable card in the world. I was going crazy because I thought at that time it was an error. I didn't know that it was considered a secret rare. And Raichu was the very first secret rare in the TCG series. So shouts out to Raichu for starting the game and becoming one of the biggest trends in the Pokemon TCG right now, which is now you have secret rares, alternative rares, ultra rares, all different types of rares. But it was the very first secret rare in a set, 83 out of 82. I'll always remember those numbers because Dark Raichu was that one that started it all. So to this day, Dark Raichu is going to be my number 1 favorite card. And how can my number 1 favorite card not relate to the number 1 set of all time for me? And that's the reason why Team Rocket is my number 1 TCG set of all time. And there's my list of my top 5 Pokemon TCG packs of all time. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And comment down below what your favorite TCG cards, packs, whatever the case is, down below. And we would love to see and discuss with you all. So thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all soon.